Join me as I dive into the bizarre world of zombie ants and see if I can survive a day in their creepy territory. In the shadows of our bustling cities and lush forests, a creepy phenomenon has been taking place for centuries, and it's a nature-loving nightmare come true: zombie ants. These tiny creatures, normally marching in line, following orders, and gathering food for their colonies, can suddenly find themselves under the control of a parasitic fungus named Ophiocordyceps unilateralis. Otherwise known as cordyceps, the fungus can produce as many as 30,000 spores. If just one spore manages to land on an ant, it will turn it into a mindless, zombie-like creature. When an ant becomes infected with this fungus, it becomes a ticking time bomb and a grave danger to its colony. The fungus slowly takes control of the ant's body, manipulating its behavior to serve only one purpose: to spread its own spores. Imagine your every move being controlled by an unseen force, your actions no longer your own, and your fate sealed. That's the reality of these zombie ants. The ants become mere puppets, forced to climb to high locations, where they bite onto a leaf before producing a fruiting body that releases spores into the air. It's a desperate bid for the fungus's survival, and for the ants, it's a death sentence. With the ant no longer in charge of their own destiny, they become slaves to the fungus's will. As cordyceps spreads, it can decimate entire colonies, leaving behind a trail of dead ants and devastated ecosystems. It's a chilling reminder of the delicate balance of nature and the unseen forces that shape our world. The life cycle of the fungus is just as fascinating as it is terrifying. It begins with a spore that infects an ant, then grows inside its body, eventually killing it. But the fungus doesn't stop there. It can also manipulate the ant's body to change colour, making it more visible to predators, which in turn helps spread the fungus further and to other creatures. It's a masterclass in manipulation, with the infected trapped in a never-ending cycle of infection and death. The fungus's power doesn't stop at individual ants either. It can alter the social structure of entire colonies, causing ants to abandon their traditional roles and behave erratically. It's a creepy spectacle, watching these normally organized creatures reduced to mindless drones. One of the most striking aspects of zombie ants is their tendency to form graveyards. These clusters of dead ants, all biting onto the same spot with fungal fruiting bodies sprouting from their heads, is a haunting image, and a grim reminder of the fungus's grip on these tiny creatures. But perhaps the most unsettling thing about zombie ants is the way they seem to defy explanation. We still don't fully understand how cordyceps, a fungus which has more than 750 different species, exerts its control over the body and mind, or why it's so effective. It's a mystery that continues to fascinate and unsettle scientists and nature enthusiasts alike. So, what can we take away from the creepy world of zombie ants? It's a reminder that even in the most familiar of environments, there are still mysteries waiting to be uncovered and terrors lurking in the shadows. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the strange and creepy world of zombie ants. If you've got any thoughts or theories about these tiny terrors, be sure to leave them in the comments below. And if you want to stay up to date with more fascinating and unsettling nature stories, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Who knows what other creepy creatures we'll uncover next?